Hi y'all, it's Deanna from Far From Homesteading, and today we are out in the garden. Yay! I'm so excited. I just wanted to talk to you guys about how to save marigold seeds today. I like to plant marigolds all over my garden. By the way, these are marigolds right here. These yellow flowers behind me, these are marigolds as well. Marigolds come in several different varieties. Some of them grow really big and tall. Some of them are really short. Marigolds are actually trap plants, which means they attract pests that come to your garden. So like they attract different kinds of like thrips and aphids and things like that that are going to come and eat up your garden. So I always plant marigolds all around my garden, for one, to deter pests, for two, because they smell wonderful. I love the way marigolds smell. They have such a wonderful fragrant smell. These smell more than any other flowers in my garden. The pollinators love it, and I love it too. So I will always grow marigolds. Marigolds and zinnias, and now I'm adding dahlias to the list, so that's 3 flowers and cosmos. That's 4 flowers that I'm always going to grow. But this plant checks off all the boxes for me. It smells wonderful. It's beautiful. It makes me happy. It keeps pests away. It's even edible. So, I mean, this is a plant you definitely want to have in your garden. So, that being said, once you buy marigold seeds, you will never have to buy marigold seeds again. Marigolds are one of the easiest plants to save seeds from. Let me show you how. Now, when you're collecting your flowers for your seeds, you're going to wait until the flower is completely dead, till it's dried up completely. You're going to know they're really easy to spot, and they pop right off. So see, the flower's dead, it's crunchy, and it pops right off. Okay, so let me show you. Here's a few more. You see, they just pop right off. Now, all right, this is what it looks like. I have a bucket here that I've been picking them and putting them in, and we're just going to get a few more, and then we're going to take them up to the house, and I'm going to show you what the seeds look like, and I'm going to show you how to save them for next year, and then you will have as many marigolds as you want to plant. So stick around and check it out. These marigolds smell so good, guys. Like, I wish that you could smell these flowers. They smell amazing. I do want to talk to you just a minute before we go inside and start breaking these open, so I can show you what the seeds look like. Like I said, there are different varieties of zinnias. Some of them grow big and some of them grow small. Some of the flowers are really smaller. Some of them can be a little bit bigger, like these, and then I'll take you around on the other side of the garden and I'll show you some crackerjack zinnias that are really big. This is supposed to be a dwarf variety of zinnia, but it ended up getting really big. So I think it may have been mislabeled in the package, but I'm not complaining. In fact, I love this marigold in particular. That's why I'm collecting the seeds off of it instead of the seeds off of this little one over here beside it. It looks just like it. The flowers look just the same, but the plant is really small, and it isn't the kind of plant that I want. If I'm going to grow marigolds in my garden, I want to grow big. I mean, this is one plant, guys. I want to grow, and it's huge. I want to grow big, beautiful marigolds like this. So I'm going to save the seeds from this plant, hoping that when it comes up next year, we have big, beautiful marigolds just like this. When you're saving seeds, that's something that you want to look for. You want to look for the plants that you want to reproduce. So you're not going to pick a sickly looking plant to save the seeds from. Just don't waste your time. You don't want a sickly looking plant next year. You want the big, beautiful marigolds. So go find the best plant and just pop the seeds off. It's super easy. And then I'll show you how to take them inside, take them out and dry them. And you'll have marigolds growing everywhere. Marigolds are actually deer resistant, they say. I mean, I hear that deer will eat them if they get hungry enough, because deer will eat anything if they get hungry enough. But these, like I said, they smell so good and they're so fragrant. So it's said that deer don't want to eat them. So I plan on planting these in several places outside of my garden next year. Hopefully, I mean, I do let the goats out, so I mean, that might happen. They may eat them, so we will have to see, but I don't think anything's goat proof, but hopefully I can keep the goats off of them, and it's going to be super beautiful next year, I think. Fingers crossed. I'm really hoping. Wouldn't you love to see these just growing everywhere? I know I would just love it. So here we are at some of our Cracker Jack zinnias, and these things are so big, guys, that they just went ahead and fell right on out of the bed. They're just hanging over. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, I really like these flowers. Okay, you see how crusty that is? This one's dead. You hear when it pops off pretty easily. It's not going to be like one of the green ones. This one is still a little wet. You see, it's not, well, hold on, you're hearing this one. Hold on. This one's still a little wet, see? The leaves are still wet. This one, it's ready. So it's going to just pop right off. Let's check this one. Oh, yep, the leaves are dry. So it's going to pop right off. And they're really easy to save the seeds for. So I haven't bought any marigold seeds in, I don't know, years. And I have too many to plant. I have more than a person needs. For sure. I can't even get through here. Next year I told Brandon he's going to have to make me like a little thin board across here just to hold everything up for my, so I can walk through these pathways, because I'm constantly having to move plants and walk around them everywhere. I mean, look at that. You can't get through there. Look at those beautiful marigolds. See, this is my pepper bed. I really like to plant them in my peppers. I was going to plant some in this other pepper bed over here, but I just ran out of room, and so I didn't. And now I wish that I had just maybe put a couple peppers in other places and put the marigolds there. Next year, we're definitely growing more flowers. These marigolds grow so well. Like, look, this, I guess the seed fell down, and there's one just growing here beside my bed. Isn't that lovely? It's a cute little marigold, living its best life till it freezes. All right, let's take these to the house and let's see what the seeds look like. I'm really excited to show you how easy this is, guys. All right, guys, so we are back to the house with our marigolds. And some of them are the big kind that we got, and some of them are going to be the little one with all the little red flowers, because that's my favorite. I got quite a few of these. So let me just show you how to save these seeds. Okay, so here we have our pot of marigolds. We'll start with one of the big ones. Now, I like to, I'm just going to use this for the trash. I like to just pull out some of the petals, but I don't pull too hard because they are attached to the seed. Alright, so this is just petals. To get to the seed, what you do is you break this open, and you see there are thousands of seeds in here. You see when you break it apart, and like all of these are seeds. You get quite a few out of one flower. Alright. Alright, so this is one of the large Cracker Jack marigolds, and that is the amount of seeds that's inside of it. The seeds are they're long and pointy and slender. Here's the seed, and then this is the chaff at the end. That's okay, just leave it together. You see how many flowers you can plant? Just saving one dead bloom from your flower, you can save this many seeds. Isn't that so cool? Now let's do a small one. Now what I'm going to do with this actually is I'm going to write I'm just gonna write Cracker Jack on it, and I know that those are the big ones. And I don't care if they're orange or yellow. I don't mind mixing my seeds up because I'm just going to plant them randomly, so it doesn't matter to me. But these little ones that I have saved, I'm going to save them on this plate. And I'm just going to pull some of the petal that's left. I'm going to, you know, you kind of hang on to it. Now, just like on the other one, let me move this so it doesn't get in here. You just pull it open like this, and you see the seeds are inside. You see all the seeds? Watch. You see, there's not as many seeds in a smaller one, but they're smaller, so they're not going to have as many seeds. But that still is quite a few marigold plants for next year. Anyways, I'm going to get off here and go cook some dinner for my family, guys. I'll see you later.